This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
Este es el Diva Takeover, todos lo quieren escuchar, porque tocan la música alegre y se ponen todos a bailar. It's a Diva Takeover with DJ Mickey DSCC. Miles y miles de gente la escuchan y nadie les puede ganar. Están en SCP Radio, estación internacional. Si quieren lo mejor, no se vayan lejos. Aquí está el Diva Takeover.
You're watching SCP TV.
El corazón se queda en llanto. how's everybody doing? Your boy DJ Fluffy here, the king of the airways, along with the divas, Mickey D and the redhead.
I made it.
Yeah, she barely made it.
What happened to your hair? I gotta say, today your hair looks like you just put a.
Because I colored my roots.
It looked like you put your plug in your hand, finger in the plug, and boom.
No, I had to color in my roots.
Parece un troll.
No.
Yeah.
If I was a troll, it would have been like this.
No runway today, no nothing.
No runway. I colored my roots. Yeah.
I need to get mine done.
Shit.
But I used the last of my color, so I gotta go.
I gotta go to Mexico.
I gotta go to Mexico and go stock up again.
Road trip.
Well, it feels good to be back. We've been out for 2 weeks. We were on assignments. I think the last interview we did was with Demi Garcia.
Yes.
And then we've been out busy, so as everybody knows, it's getting busy now, so we're going back and forth. But it feels good to be back. We got a full house tonight. We got a lot of great bands out here tonight.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good one. It's a big comeback, I guess you can say, from 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we got one guest already here. We got another band. Well, what is it? 2 bands.
Two, yes.
Yeah, we got Max
Negami
Rios.
And Max Rios.
He's here, right? I seen him.
he just walked out.
Max Rios here. The Terminator. He's in the restroom. Grupo Negami's in the studio, and then Latin Image in the studio also. And then we got our guests here. Let's introduce our guests. Who do we got here with us?
We got Alijah the Barber.
That's right. So how you doing, Alijah?
I'm doing good. I've been moving and grooving all around the road, city to city, but not only that, I'm super excited to be here.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. Now people are going to say, why Alijah? Tell them why is it the Barber?
Elijah Barber is because Elijah is my name, and I love to cut hair.
And you've been cutting hair since, what, 3 or 4 years old? When you start?
4 years old.
All right. Now, tell us a little bit. How did you get into the cutting the hair? What, how does this come about?
So my dad was cutting hair in his room, and he would bring home trophies all the time, and I would tell him, bring me home another trophy. And he would do it, so I always see that he had all these trophies, and one day I went into his room, and I just started grabbing his clippers and started cutting the doll's hair. And he just gave me some clippers, and I just started cutting hair, and it just came my thing.
Wow.
She is the youngest barber.
Yes.
She was, I heard
professional.
professionally. Youngest.
Yes.
Started at 4 years old.
4 years
4
old.
years old.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you started practicing on dogs.
Dolls.
Dogs.
Mannequins.
Muñecas,
Mannequins.
muñecas.
Okay. I was about to say, I understood dogs. I said,
no,
oh,
the
yeah,
mannequin.
He's thinking
Mannequin.
Barbies.
He's
He's thinking Barbies.
Okay. 'cause I want to make sure it's right. I heard right. Okay.
Yeah.
So thanks to your dad, you wanted to get in that profession too. You wanted to start bringing trophies and all that.
Yes, sir.
But you started making a lot of noise because I think you were some competitions.
Yes,
You
sir.
won the competitions, being with people that they've been there doing this for so many years.
Yes, sir.
But now you came out with a song.
Yes, sir.
So how did it come about from being a barber to now singing?
So I wrote my first verse when I was 10, and I had broke my arm, and I was going through a lot of pain, and during the pandemic I was losing family, so I got a pencil and a paper, and I just started writing down how I felt.
Cool.
Wow.
All right.
And I was listening to your single that's available on all
Yeah.
digital platforms. So download it. It's on YouTube, Spotify, you name it. It's there. But at the end, you talk about the Uvalde shooting.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You went ahead and mentioned that, and there was a news clip on that too.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a little bit controversial. Was that intended to be controversial?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes. No, we're definitely making a movement with it. You know what I mean? Something definitely got to be done about the school shootings. The way she came up with that is just, in that time, it just all laid out in the time of her losing her family and other people losing their family members, so she could relate and other people could relate. And she's told me several times how sad it makes her. We're big community activists. We serve in the community. We serve kids at schools. So for her to sit here and use her platform to help other kids, and then for somebody to run up in the school and to murder all these kids, it really hurts her,
Yeah.
So,
well, definitely, because you actually are taking a risk going to school every day.
mhm.
Right.
And our children shouldn't have to have that fear, whether just thinking whether or not they're going to make it home.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a great feeling. We feel that way all the time too. It's like, you go to school, she's like, what is it we got to worry about? something crazy happening, right?
Yeah.
So it's like something got to be done. Nobody's using their voice to bring any awareness to this. Her as being a kid wanting to do this, you know, it's something super amazing, very great. So we're just going to continue to push that and make a movement with it, you know.
Nice.
Now you say you're involved with some charity events or community events. What have you done? You know.
Oh, we've done several things. You want to tell them what
Yeah,
things
we
we've done?
did. We gave away turkeys, 300 turkeys, and for Thanksgiving
Christmas.
Christmas, we gave away bikes, toys, skateboards, and what else?
For back to school.
For back to school, we gave out school supplies and
haircuts.
Free
The
haircuts.
haircuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we achieved. This year was actually a super amazing blessing. We achieved a number that we've never achieved before. Our numbers were always like 100. In case a fundraiser doesn't go well, hey, 100 was my number. But we put God first in everything we do. So we prayed about it, and He just put it in my heart to reach for a greater number that I couldn't do on my own. He put it in my heart like, reach for a number that you couldn't do on your own, that you can only do with me. And okay, so I was like 200. We ended up getting blessed with 300 turkeys.
Wow.
300 turkeys. We gave those out. We gave out 150 bikes, 500 toys, 200 backpacks, and school supplies, haircuts, and all. So it's been an amazing journey. It's been a blessing. But for her to sit here and do all the things she's doing with her blessings and her talents and her gift, and for the school shootings to happen, it's not fair to any parents, any of the kids, or their future.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you're using her as a platform to be the voice for the children. That's pretty awesome.
This is something that she wanted. I didn't tell her, hey, why don't you put this in there? Why don't it just the way it lined up. We like, Dad, I gotta finish this song. I wrote another verse. Hey, pray about it. Pray about it. Well, how much? Okay, I'm gonna pray about it. And around that time, when she heard it on the radio, she heard about it. She did her research. Like, she can break down in detail how the school shooting happened and how they could have done a better job. Like, we watched tons of action movies, so she's loaded with like, they could have used smoke and they could have sniped.
At least did more, like came more closer and helped more faster, because like it took them a while for them to go in, for them to rescue.
Right.
There's kids in there and a bad person in there shooting people, so like, why not go in there and help instead of just sitting in the hallways with big loaded weapons and shields? So why not go in there and help the kids out? So I feel like they could have helped way faster and way better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Now, you're going to school, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what school are you going to?
I'm going to Huffman Middle School.
Okay. And what are your friends saying? People know that what to do. What they say about that?
She just told us the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what we do is we try to go places like her school. This is a new school before this, and new school now. And it's like, look, before it's like, not to everybody, but it's to the point where like, let's see how long
This
it
is
takes.
done.
He's trying to stay low
It
key.
didn't last long. It didn't last long. Maybe about a day. And what did they do to you in the hall?
So, they're like, what's up? And they just dab me up like that.
She said her art teacher was just playing her videos for the class.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and then last year she cut her principal's hair
Oh,
on
wow.
stage in front of all the kids.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it gave them, words of motivation and inspiration. That's what we do. The name of our shop is Inspired Cuts.
And I'm about to ask you, y'all have a shop?
Yeah.
Where you shop at? Where you look at it?
It's on Hopper Road and 59381. Hold on, I say it. 1 Hopper Road, Houston, Texas 77093.
Yeah.
So you're in there with your dad. Both of y'all doing cutting hair?
Yes, sir.
So how does that feel? You be working right beside your dad?
I feel like me and my dad could definitely cooperate better and
Together.
Yeah. to have be more closer and stuff together and go through our journey and struggle together as we go.
Now, when y'all in there, is there any competition anytime? Like, hey man, I can do a better job than that.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hey, I try not to make it that way.
Oh, but we saw the grin on her face.
Yeah, I don't know what it is in Barber's veins, but I haven't.
One time I was talking about, this was like when I was like 8 or 9, and I was like, look, that's why you just drop your clippers or something, and then like a couple of minutes later, I dropped my brush.
So is it only y'all two in there, or you
No, we
got
have.
size?
Well, we had. So where we're at now, we've been there for 3 years. The first year we had a shop. It's on the same shopping strip. We had one next door, and we had 7 barbers in there. And then the pandemic happened. We had to let everybody go. So here we go, starting over again. But it's okay, you know. It's like we've been here before. We started from scratch before, you know. So now it's me, it's her. Her now it's only on the weekends, you know. It's more for showcase, fun, things of such, you know. Donations, whatever, right? So it's me and my other barber Stephanie. We're in there and we're just cutting the shop all day. Oh, and my wife Cheyenne, yes. Yeah, Cheyenne's in hair by, yeah. So she does hair by Cheyenne, yes. Make sure y'all check her out. Heard y'all talking about hair. If you want to get it done, she's definitely an award-winning hairstylist. Does an amazing job. Like, I mean, I have not seen one unhappy customer walk out of there after getting cut by her.
No.
So the whole church house that we go to is coming to her now.
Do you do color?
She does anything.
Only women. I don't like men.
Okay, I need fuchsia and purple in my hair.
I got you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so we all do hair. I do hair, obviously. She does hair. My wife does hair. My daughters, both of my other daughters are into fashion, doing nails and makeup. So we're in business of hair.
Making clothes and designing and all that. They
So
like
have you ever been in the shop and they come in and then I'm pretty sure hey, can I help you, and then we're looking for your daughter. They ever ask you that?
Yes, that has happened. Most of the time it happens before they get there. They'll text like, hey, I need a haircut. Hey, but I'm trying to book one with your daughter, man. We want to shoot a video of her cutting my son's hair. I say, all right, that's cool. Come on.
And do you do kids' hair more or adults?
Adult hair.
Adult hair.
But she does do a lot of kids. Like, she cuts all her uncles and nephews.
Oh,
You think you can do something with my hair? You can do something with it? Yeah, you can. Okay.
Definitely do
I'm-
double zero.
Can you do it with the razor?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's what
Security's here.
I like to get it with the
Yeah,
razor.
get
I'm gonna have to come check you out. I'm gonna have to come check you out one day.
What you gonna do with him? I say get his what? All his little.
Spray and shave and get the straight blade.
So she's talking about the shaving solution. She actually got sponsored by a shaving solution. Yes, I Love Being a Barber.
Okay.
They sponsored her boxes of hair product and said when you go on tour to all these barber shows, sell them, and that's how you keep it going.
Awesome.
And they even made a custom straight blade for her, all pink, and within a month it sold out.
Cool.
It said on it, I Love Being a Barber. Boom, in 1 month it sold out.
Oh,
Wow.
So we're definitely looking for more collaborations.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Well, I'm definitely.
I need one of those straight blades. So when I cut your hair.
No, ma'am. You
Yes,
don't have
sir.
to do that.
It's pink. I need one.
No. You're not a barber. You can't touch my hair. We'll definitely have to go out there. Well, we got your new single here, but what I like to do sometimes, I like to get you to sing it right here on the spot, and then we'll play it. So, let's share that new single you got, and it's
Tequila shot real quick before
it's doing good. I
she
mean,
did her
everywhere, it's playing everywhere. Like you said, it got good stuff.
The
And,
beat.
so I think it's catching everybody's eye with especially what you put in there, the stuff you're talking about, the shooting and all that. I think it caught a lot of people's eyes, and so why don't you give us a little piece, and then we'll play it live, and then we'll take a little commercial break.
You
All
want me
right?
to sing the whole song, first verse, second verse?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want.
I'll do
First
the
verse.
First
Yeah,
verse.
do the first
First verse.
first verse.
Yeah, let's do the first verse.
Alright. They think because I'm young, I don't know much. But I just seeing life strike like a cobra. It's so tough when people dying as usual. Just a few weeks apart, attended funerals. Lost my uncle, then I found out my cousin died. I can't lie, I cried at least a dozen times. When I was 4, became a barber working with the blades. But Grandpa died before he got to see me cut a fade. The youngest barber in the city, history was made. They told my story on the news, plus I've been getting paid. Even with the success, the pain still remains. But I know God will be my umbrella in the rain.
Yeah.
Well, we got the minute here. We're gonna play it. We're gonna take a little commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Hard times, all I ever knew. But with God on my side, I will never lose. Family members passed, felt a lot of pain. But you gotta learn how to dance in the rain. Tough times don't last, tough people do. If you put me in the booth, I'ma speak the truth. Hard times, but I didn't see a life strike like a cobra. It's so tough when people dying as usual. Just a few weeks apart, attending funerals. Lost my uncle, then I found out my cousin died. I can't lie, I cried at least a dozen times. When I was 4, became a barber working with the blades. But grandpa died before he got to see me cut a fade. The youngest barber in the city, history was made. They told my story on the news, plus I've been getting paid. Even with the success, the pain still remains. But I know God will be my umbrella in the rain. Hard times, all I ever knew. But with God on my side, I would never lose. Family members passed, felt a lot of pain. But you gotta learn how to dance in the rain. Tough times don't last, tough people do. If you put me in the booth, I'ma speak the truth. Hard times, all I ever knew. But with God on my side, I would never lose. Thankful for the First Amendment, so I'm using my rights. And when I'm in the booth, I speak the truth on the mic. Might be hard for you to hear, and just as hard when I write. Should never have to go to school in fear of losing my life. Anytime I cut the news on, they might as well put the blues on. Feeling depressed before I even put my shoes on in the morning. Now I'm tired of morning. Hope I get healing from the song that you hear me recording. Rest in peace to all the kids that have passed. Sitting in a class of victims of gun blasts. Mr. President, I know there's laws you can pass. Please do something fast. I feel like we about to cut the crash. Hard times, all I ever knew. But with God on my side, I would never lose. Family members passed, felt a lot of pain. But you gotta learn how to dance in the rain. Tough times don't last, tough people do. If you put me in the booth, I'ma speak the truth. Hard times, all I ever knew. But with God on my side, I would never lose.
Well, the first detailed investigative report into the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde is finally released. That report describing a series of shortcomings and failures of the school district and law enforcement officers who failed to prioritize saving the lives of innocent victims over their own safety, waiting 77 minutes to confront the gunman as he took the lives of 19 children and 2 teachers. ABC's Maria Villarreal has the latest from Uvalde, and we want to warn you, the video is quite disturbing to watch.
All right, once again, we're back. Your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways, along with the divas.
Mickey D!
Woohoo! Cici
I made it.
¿Dónde andabas tú?
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, the last minute. Yeah, like a genius, the one that chingada comes up and everything, you know.
That's talent.
I'm here.
You know what? I'm proud of you today. You know, I'm really proud of you today. Because
Well,
y'all ain't got
I'm sad.
Y'all ain't got no liquor in your hand. I was like, what is going on?
It's if it's in a blue cup or a red solo cup.
Where's the big old fish bowls?
I don't know.
Okay, so I took the cups home to wash, and you know I'm in the
She
process
forgot
of
'em.
unpacking, moving. That
Did
I
you take
forgot
them when
about-
you already were here, or are they packed in a box?
No, I actually found them when I was unpacking. They're on
Oh.
the kitchen table, but I forgot to bring them.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's okay,
But you know
we
what?
got
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
got these.
Y'all look good like that. Y'all need to have no alcohol in your system. You know.
We do have.
We have alcohol in our system. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, we just played the new single at the man.
It's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
That's a so just to verify that she wrote this song actually. You know that obviously I'm always busy with her barber industry. You know, moving her merch, traveling and stuff. But I always told her, if you want to do anything, I'll do the best of my ability to support it. But you got to show me you want it. So she wrote that and she brought it to me with a different beat. You know, it was a different algorithm. And she said, Dad, look, I wrote this. Look, here's the beat. And I read it. And like with the, you know, singing in my head.
Yeah.
And I just dropped down in tears. I'm like, man, this moved me. I was like, we got to hit here. We got to get in the studio. So yeah, she's doing big things now. This is her first single. She just
So do y'all have family members that are in the music business, or how did you?
My grandpa, he actually been in the music industry for about
some years. I want to say about
George.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah, so she's with Brave Soul Music Group, and we're with producer Von Juan. So yeah, so they've been helping us on this journey. It's been an amazing journey working with them. And they just tell us like anything that she believes in and she thinks of, whatever you imagine, put it on paper.
Put it on paper.
Let us know, and we can bring it to reality.
Yeah.
So say less.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. So, you want to talk on that?
Yeah, I have a dyslexia and speech impairment.
Okay.
So you know, it's like
it could definitely be a tough time dealing with that and like speaking and all things and such. But what I want to say, and like I know she wants to say too, that to tell other kids, even though they have these problems, don't let that be the excuse why you can't be successful. So we're very big on just motivating each other, speaking greatness into our kids, and I try to inspire as many parents as I can to put greatness into them. Let's not talk down on them. Get over there, man. Imagine if I did that to her whenever she was grabbing my clippers. I almost did at one point. I almost did, man. But something hit. God put it in my heart. Like she's about to do great things. I just didn't know what.
You just don't want that disability to hinder her from doing.
Yes. And she doesn't let it bother her at all. She's had problems. She's a very strong girl, so she knows that she's doing great things and she can continue to do great. She's had problems at school with some people trying, I guess, like hate pages and stuff, and it don't bother me. Like I know, she's probably just going through something. It's okay, and just tell them take the page down. That was it. So I was very proud that she responded like that. They called us and told us, y'all doing a great job.
That's awesome.
So I was like, wow. I was like, oh, yeah.
More tears.
Now I see you got some shirts on. So you got merchandise.
Yes, we definitely got merch.
So how can they get them?
So we're definitely building a website right now.
Yeah, we're working on a website. It's in progress. So and then we got some hoodies coming out.
Yeah, we got hoodies coming out. It's gonna have tough times don't last, tough people do. And if anybody's interested in getting any pre-order, you can definitely hit us in the DM on Elijah's page at
Alijah the Barber. Elijah the Barber with an A. Alijah THE.
And make sure y'all tap in with her YouTube channel too. You can hit me at my Instagram at Frankie the Barber with a Y. And just let us know, what it is you're looking for. We definitely got more merch as far as on the barber side, and now obviously on the music side. So
okay. Now any events you got coming up? Anything?
We do. So if anybody would like to see her perform live, it's a big car show going down, and a motorcycle and a bike competition.
It's
low riders.
Harley Davidson.
Yes, the Harley Davidson Event Center.
I don't remember the date.
September 3rd.
Yeah, September
Next
3rd.
weekend.
Which Harley Davidson? Because there's a whole bunch of them.
The one at the Woodland?
San Jacinto, right here down the street.
Oh,
San
nice.
Jacinto Harley Davidson, right here on Beltway.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll be there. They're 12 to 5. We'll be there.
So you're gonna be performing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Performing live.
Who knows? Maybe I might do a haircut.
I think you want to do my haircut? I'll volunteer. Yeah, maybe some design on there. So
Oh yeah.
You can do that. You should write your clip. You would have done it right here live. You can put it right here.
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right. Well, y'all want to say any special shout outs before we leave? Anything,
I want to shout out to my mom. First, I want to shout out to God. Then I want to shout out to my family, my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brother, for always supporting me and be there on my side when I need. For my sister, for always keeping me motivated and
Uplifted.
Is that her back in the back?
Yes.
Yeah, she's going her hand on it. She's like, there's me back in the back. All right.
They're definitely best friends.
Yeah, we can see that. She's got a big old grin.
Yes.
Yeah, we're a year apart from. She's 10, I'm 11, so.
Cool.
Super
Nice.
close.
Yeah, and then shout out to my grandpa he been in the music industry. He definitely
Help bring this dream to reality.
Help bring this dream. Shout out to Super Von One producer. Yes.
She's excited.
Now, one more time, get everybody your social media page where they can see you, they can follow you, and give them your address of where you at on the shop.
Okay, y'all go follow me at Elijah the Barber with an ALIJAH THE Barber, and y'all go follow my YouTube channel at Elijah the Barber with an A, same spelled, and y'all go to our shop 3801 Hopper Road, Houston, Texas 77093.
Inspired Cuts.
Inspired
Right.
Cuts.
You're only there on the weekends. It's cool now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if y'all want to get her, go buy her. has to make an appointment, but she's only on the weekends, you know. So if not, you got to deal with the dad. Dad take care of you, or the mom. The mom's there too. All right. All right. Well, we want to say thank you very much for coming out here. We appreciate it. You know, we're blessed to have you out here with us. You know, being so young and what you're doing. You know, and that song you did, man, it's making some noise. I mean, it's, you can hear people paying attention to it, and it's doing good. So you know, keep up the good work. And anytime you want to come back, you're more than, like everybody here knows, you know, you're part of the family now. You can come here anytime you want to, and you got some more stuff coming out. You can come and promote it and hang out with us, whatever you want to do. All right? So we're going to take a little commercial break again. We're going to have you sign the wall of the stars out there, and then we're going to...
Real quick before we go, I just want to make sure we say that when tap in with Elijah's song, if y'all haven't, Hard Times, tap in with it. It's on every music platform, every digital music platform. It's on YouTube.
Just look up Alijah the Barber with an A. Hard Times.
Okay. All right.
Tap in, and check out the greatness.
We'll be right back. Your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways, along with the divas. We'll be right back.
Verte, no comprendes que me haces daño, ni siquiera he vuelto a ver el sol, las nubes ya no han caminado.
Hoy las rosas no quieren abrirse, les asusta que hayas regresado, tienen miedo de que te perdone y mi mundo quede devastado.
Y a pesar de que no quiero que vuelvas, mi alma te implora. Se ha aferrado tanto, 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 tanto que me estorba. Ya eres aferrándome al recuerdo de tus besos, de tu cuerpo, aunque sé que no es correcto.
Y aquí me tienes agachando la mirada, aguantándome las ganas de gritarte que te vayas, porque si te quedas un minuto más, en tus brazos yo me puedo refugiar.
Hoy las rosas no quieren abrirse, les asusta que hayas regresado.
Tienen miedo de que te perdone y mi mundo quede devastado.
Y a pesar de que no quiero que vuelvas, mi alma te implora.
Se ha aferrado tanto, 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 tanto. Y aquí me tienes aferrándome al recuerdo de tus besos, de tu cuerpo, aunque sé que no es correcto.
Y aquí me tienes agachando la mirada, aguantándome las ganas y de gritarte que te vayas, porque si te quedas un minuto más, en tu brazo yo me puedo refugiar.
En tus brazos yo me puedo refugiar.
En tus brazos yo me puedo refugiar.
Yo sospeché que él andaba con otra mujer y me decía que estaba loca.
Ya me enteré que te dice lo mismo que a mí. Ya no me importa que esté con otra.
prometió que sería el más me amaba. Le tenemos que decir nada de ti no quiero nada, nada de ti, aléjate de mí, nada de ti, no quiero nada, nada de ti, aléjate de mí. No hay que dejar que se burle de ti ni de mí, la vida es corta, no somos tontas. No hay que pensar en cómo lo vamos a dejar pa' que le duela la vida entera. Más de una vez prometió que sería el más fiel, no se engañaba. Pero hoy llegó el fin, nada de ti no quiero nada, nada de ti, aléjate de mí, nada de ti no quiero nada, nada de ti, aléjate de mí. Oh, 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 oh. Nunca más vuelvo con él, jamás lo vuelvo a querer, nunca más vuelvo con él, jamás lo vuelvo a querer. Nada de ti no quiero nada, nada de ti, aléjate de mí, nada de ti no quiero nada, nada de ti, aléjate de mí, nada de ti no quiero nada de ti, aléjate de mí, nada de ti no quiero nada, nada de ti, jamás te volveré a querer así.
Vuela, vuela, vuela alto hasta que encuentres el camino. Tu destino no fue conmigo, ahora quedamos como amigos. Vuela, vuela, vuela alto, porque en verdad no tiene caso. Lo de nosotros fue un fracaso, porque pelear por lo acabado. Comprendes tú y comprendo yo que lo nuestro fue un espejismo, producto de imaginación que creamos entre los dos. Vuela, vuela, vuela alto, y yo también haré lo mismo. Ahora salimos perdiendo, pero de ti no me arrepiento. Vuela, vuela, vuela alto hasta que alumbre otra estrella, que no salga a olvidar las penas, que todo salga como quiera. Si tú no fuiste para mí y yo no era para ti, nuestro amor se escapó necesario este adiós. Tan solo vuela, tan solo vuela. Vuela alto, porque en verdad no tiene caso. Lo de nosotros fue un fracaso, porque pelear por lo acabado. Comprendes tú y comprendo yo que lo nuestro fue un espejismo, producto de imaginación que creamos entre los dos. Vuela, vuela, vuela alto, y yo también haré lo mismo. Ahora salimos perdiendo, pero de ti no me arrepiento. Vuela, vuela, vuela alto, hasta que alumbre otra estrella, que nos salga a olvidar las penas, que todo salga como quiera. Si tú no fuiste para mí y yo no era para ti, nuestro amor se escapó, es necesario este adiós. Tan solo vuela, solo vuela. Tan solo vuela.
Golden Eagle Gun sells top-rated brands for all your firearm needs. We carry ARs for a good day at the range, rifles for all everyday protection. And Golden Eagle Guns offers license to carry classes at a reasonable price. If you want your class for free, call 281-673-1614 for more details. And if you mention SCP Radio, you will receive an additional discount. Again, the number is 281-673-1614.
Hey Michelle, my birthday's around the corner. I want to throw a big party and wow my guests, but I don't know what to do.
All you have to do is call SCP for your DJ needs and Parties for You for your margarita rentals. They have the best margarita mixes in town. With these two companies, you will wow your guests. They will talk about your party for years to come. For your margarita rentals, look us up on Facebook, Parties for You.
Or call 281-748-0057.
And don't forget to mention SCP sent you. Together, we are the future of entertainment.
All right, once again, we're back. Your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways, along with the DD, Redhead, CC, Mary Jane, Puff Puff, Pass Pass. And we just got done one interview right now. She's back to the back.
All red.
You know.
I'm all red because este pendejo me dijo que no estaba picosa, si está bien picoso.
She's mad. The Spanish comes
Spanish
out.
come out, man.
Oh my
Well, let me tell you what she's talking about. We got a sponsor in the studio, Los Brazos Tacos. They always bring food for our guests. And, today they brought some aguachile, but you know they told me not to make it spicy. But he stripped out the sauce, and I told Mary Jane, it's not spicy, man. It's good. Try it, man. That sauce is like it may make you sweat, but it's good. So you know.
Okay, white girl from Humble, Texas. You know, yeah.
Just looking at it. That's,
so we want to thank Los Brazos Tacos. Thank you guys for bringing out for being sponsored. You know they've been with us for almost about 2 years, 3 years already. I think, but almost about 2 years, right? So they've been with us. They bring the food for our guests when they're coming in there. You know, we miss them when we don't have guests because we don't get the food. We have to make them bologna sandwiches or spam sandwich. You want to do, because don't bring nothing.
No, we have popcorn because that's when we're we have popcorn because that's lean and fit,
so we can drink more.
All right. Well, here with us now our good friend Mr. Carlos de Grupo Negami. How you doing, guys? Good. Along here with you're here también. So it's been a while since I've been here, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. So
what's been going on with y'all? What's happening?
We've been actively recording, trying to make more music, doing shows here and there. And main thing is making music. You know, we're trying to stay afloat and stay on top. Everyone's releasing music everywhere, so we want to make sure that we're on top of our game doing music as well.
Yeah, with the pandemic and everything, it's kind of slowed everything down.
Yeah.
It slowed down everybody, but it really slowed down us as well. So, but during that time, we did our best to keep making music, which we have. We released a few songs here and there, and we've got some down the barrel right now for sure.
Awesome.
So get ready for those. There's some really good stuff coming.
Wow, we can't wait. We can't wait to to hear the music. So but and then I know you're working the school district. So you're back at work. You know, so everybody got some busy stuff going on out there. But I know you got lots of going on. You're here. You want to talk about an event that you got coming up? Matter of fact, you got one this Saturday, but then we got the one that we're gonna be giving out some free tickets. We got some free tickets given out tonight.
Yeah. Yep.
So you need to pay attention how we're gonna get these tickets right here.
Free tickets. Well, the main show we're here to promote is gonna be this show you're talking about. Negami is gonna be performing along with Latin Image and Max Rios. This is gonna be we're calling it a family affair.
Okay.
Because really, for those people that don't know my history, I was a singer for Latin Image prior to Negami. Max Rios was the bass player for Latin Image. So this show is going to be an amazing show, and it's taking place at Rice Rooftop. That's in Midtown. If y'all haven't been there, the stage is amazing.
It's a nice place.
Beautiful venue to watch a show. That is the place to do it.
Everything is, it's a wonderful place.
It's going to be a great show. This is taking place October 21st. So we're going to be giving tickets away for this show. That's a very special show to us because it's not always a Tejano band or Tejano bands get a chance to perform in a venue like that, and Tejanos deserve it. We deserve it. And so we want to invite everyone to please mark your calendars October 21st. A family affair. Latin Image, and Latin Image doesn't perform often, as you guys know. Latin Image technically stopped playing quite a while back. Last year we did an anniversary show. Here we are again doing another exclusive show. It's going to be an amazing show. Tomorrow, we're going to be with our good friend David Olivares. We're going to be performing here in Houston at Winters. Our first time there. Yeah. So last time we performed with David was back in Monterrey. So we're excited to be doing a show and see what kind of trouble David can get us into. For the record, David is the troublemaker. Just for the record, right?
You're saying that because he's not here. He's supposed to be here, but he's not going to come. You're lucky he's not coming because his dad just got out of the hospital, so he's
That's why he's talking
about
it.
Yeah. No, but speaking of, I was able to talk to David last night, and want to send prayers out to his dad. He is recovering, doing really well. So David, on behalf of your friends from Negami, wishing you the best, wishing your dad the best, a full recovery, and tomorrow we'll just see what kind of trouble we can get into there at Winters.
Jessica, I know we're going to your party with you, but I think we're going to probably have to cut it short. Hey, you go and show up a little bit.
We're going to take the party over there.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. We'll go serve, and then we have to go get some more food, and then we'll come over there.
And whoa, take the food. You gotta take the food. We'll be right back.
That'll be our ticket to get in.
There you go.
We're here to deliver food for Negami.
Please come on over. Always welcome.
All right, so we got here 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 5 tickets here that we're gonna be giving away, and we're gonna be announcing it on our Facebook page on scpradio.com and our Facebook page SCP Radio, and we're gonna tell you how you can win these tickets.
I already did.
You already did for these right here?
Trivia.
Okay, so give it on there. What was the trivia?
Basically, you got to list 2 songs that was on the Olay CD or album.
Okay, there you go. So if you want, so it's already on there. It's on the SCP Facebook page. The answer's there.
Nope.
You answer the questions. You answer on there. We'll look at it, and if it's correct, you get a pair. So we should do what, 1 or 2?
We should do 2.
That way, husband and wife, or Sancha and boyfriend, and sugar mama and sugar daddy. Look at that. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be 1 couple, 2 couples. And then we got a single.
And a single.
So hey, there's some single people out there.
For the chaperone or the DD.
Chaperone or the
DD.
drivers like that.
Maybe they'll take the wife and the Sancha.
Hey.
There
you go. There you go. That's
Save that one for later, too.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one later.
The Rated X show happens after this one. My goodness.
So go to our page that we can see the trick and you answer the question. If you want to go to, hey, like I said, you don't want to. Let me tell you what, Negami is an awesome band. Not just because they're here. You know, I know how you got Latin Image on there too. Hey, they haven't played in over 30 years. You know, they did a 30-year reunion, which we're glad to be there at Rockefeller's. It was bad. People were asking, hey,
Bad? Badass.
Okay, thank you.
Badass. I'm sorry. It was badass. Yeah, let me clarify. So people were asking, hey, we want some more. We want some more. I even brought up to Carlos. Hey, what about a tour?
Yeah.
What about a tour? I mean, what's going on? So we'll talk about that when we bring Latin Image up here about that. But and then you got Max Rios. If you haven't heard Max Rios, man, hey, it's gonna be, you can have a little bit of everything. You know, you're gonna have, you know, Latin Image and Max Rios playing different music. Hey, 3 bands for the price of one. You cannot beat that.
And we might add a comedy show to start the show. Fluffy's gonna be there.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yep. Put you on stage and see what kind of mess you can talk
Hey,
all night.
we're live.
We got to sell some shirts. The Timinator.
Yes.
Intimidator.
Yeah.
Hey, you want me there? I'll be there. Hey, I'll be the MC. I don't care.
All right.
I go get my hair done. You know, I already got a barber. Put my logo on side. Hey,
Speaking of Barber, man, I think we found Negami has found the barber for the whole band. So we're gonna go over there. Peter doesn't need very much done here.
Hey, she said she can do miracles. That man, he can put designs on there. Todo.
Can she add hair? Can she add? I got some extensions, please. Maybe I can bring back that mullet from Latin Image.
Well, it's up there. I'll try to figure it out. Right there.
I used to have hair.
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, yes,
how old were you in that picture?
16. No, I was probably about 22, 23, 24. Oh, my wife already older than me. 24.
24?
24, but I look 16 there. That's why I look 20 now.
You know what I think? I think it was a mullet that caught her eye when she saw you. I think it was a mullet. Yeah.
It was the mullet.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
And the sexy legs.
And the
sexy legs.
Sexy legs.
Yep. That's exactly what it was.
All right. Well, hey, I know you got some new merchandise out there that you were putting out there. Let people know how can they get that merchandise.
We do, yeah. We it's been a while since we actually make a new merchandise. So we have brand new caps that just came in, and I try to keep them all, but they won't let me because I like every one of them. They're really nice. Just go to our webpage. The best place to find Negami is at gruponegami.com. So gruponegami.com, that'll take you to our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Snapchat, our
TikTok,
all of it. TikTok, and
MySpace too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He still has a space.
Yeah.
Sure does.
So now I know you're recording some new music, and I think you're recording with Peter at his studio, right?
Let me talk about that real quick because I don't get a chance to say very much about Peter. And I'm glad he's here. When he confirmed he was going to be able to join me, because I'm always the one talking. I know I'm the one to talk.
That's what you do.
But the thing is, people don't know that Peter's been with the band for a long, long time. Came in really young, bass player, 17 to be exact, and he has grown as a musician like you have no idea. He now has his own studio. Latin Music Works, and Negami's been recording all of our music for the last, how many years? I don't know. It's been about 5 years. Yeah. So we went from using recording studios throughout Houston to recording at his studio, and we've had. Ours now. It's my studio, but Peter runs it.
I keep it exclusive now for Negami. So.
But I'm very proud of what Peter's done because not only does he have an amazing ear, musically speaking. He takes that talent into the recording studio, and now the music that he produces out of that studio is just unbelievable. The fact that we've had a Grammy Award winner Yair Alcalá performing one of our songs that came out of that studio, Los Chamacos recorded at that studio. So, I mean, what else can I say? I'm proud of having Peter here, not only as my musician, but as a producer and an engineer that's doing some amazing work.
Now, if somebody wants to come out there, Peter, how can they contact you? Or
they have to call me first.
They have to call you first?
I have to channel. Yeah.
So you get your cut and everything?
I don't know about the money, man, but yeah.
It's $600 an hour. No, I'm just joking.
Nombre?
No, but we're really proud of all the work that's been happening. As a matter of fact, we have we just recorded 3 brand new songs that they're almost done. They're like 97% done. The only thing missing is the vocalist. A darn singer.
Man, I wonder why,
I
man.
don't know.
What's going on?
You wanna tell them the little secret about one of those songs, or give them a.
No, go for it. Let it out.
All right, well, one of those songs is a Latin image song.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
So,
not the secret I was talking about, or thinking about, but yeah,
I should have.
Yeah.
No, that's.
Well,
yeah.
that's one secret. The other secret is, for those of you that have followed Negami's music for a long time, our biggest hit is Dicen Por Ahí.
Yeah.
That's the song we did with Ricky Martinez from the Hometown Boys. On that first CD, we actually recorded about 6 or 7 songs from one songwriter, which wrote Dicen Por Ahí, wrote El Soñador for David Olivares, and has written for him for, a lot of bands. Well, we're very fortunate to have one more song from Fernando. It's been years since we recorded any of his music. So we're bringing that original Negami sound back to the studio with a song written by Fernando. So that's happening. We are recording a Latin image song back into the studio, and we're able to bring Moses, the original keyboard player for Negami, from Latin image, to come in. So we'll talk about that later. So we have surprises coming. We're busy trying to record. We're trying to actually finish an album before the end of the year.
That's right.
Nice.
So
Nice.
We've had a lot of work cut out for us, but thankfully we have the support. While we're at it, I got the support of especially my wife and my children. And all the wives of the band wives. Now it's surprising, that they're there, to back us so much, and that's really the big reason. One of the big reasons why we're able to do so much is the support. Now, and let me add this. Mr. Carlos here, he goes above and beyond with that, with everything that he does, especially with the Negami toy drive. And we had,
which is coming up pretty soon too.
Right.
Yep.
So now this man right here, I don't know how many times I've told this guy, man, Carlos, what do you need, man? Let me help you out. And everybody in the band, Mike, everybody in the band, what you need, bro? That's Carlos. No, it's okay. I'll let you know. He does it all himself. This guy right here, what you see, he does it all himself, and that's with the backing of Miss Lisa.
Yes.
Miss Lisa, if that's his rock. So I mean, if it wasn't for her, man, I don't know, man. But Carlos, bro, let me help you, man.
Yeah,
I got this, Peter. I got this.
That's probably why you're losing your hair.
I'm getting to the point where as soon as you tell me I'm going to help you, I'm going to be like, please go for it. Yeah. No, it is a lot of work, but I'm proud to say this is going to be our 14th year doing the Negami Toy Drive. And now that expanded to Inspiring Young Minds Through Music, which is officially a nonprofit, 2 years running. And now we have a scholarship going, finally. We get awarded 3 scholarships this year. Last year we awarded 1. This year we awarded 3 scholarships, 1 student going to University of Houston, 1 going to University of Texas, and 1 going to the University of California. So thanks to the toy drive, thanks to the nonprofit, and our amazing sponsors, as a matter of fact, we have sponsors here in the building that make this happen every year. This is going to be our 14th year doing a toy drive. And then next year we'll be doing our quinceañera, so we're gonna have to go all out.
So we're gonna have you can be in a dress, bagel puff dress, and all.
No,
and
the wives.
You're
Have the wives in the
no.
dress.
He's the organizer right here, so.
I'm not sure that
bands. I can bring up there and have them, perform and everything.
To wear a dress or what?
No, to perform for the I'm gonna sponsor you. I'm gonna sponsor the dress. We're gonna put you in a dress.
What? You give me $10,000, I'll wear a dress. Okay, thank you. We're not wearing a dress.
My pocket's not that deep.
Hey, we got 2 years to raise it. We got 2 years to raise the money.
So 10,000. I got 2 years to raise it. I think I can find people to help me raise that money.
Oh God, please don't do that.
Hey, we're alive. You said if I give you 10,000, you will wear the dress.
Shake on it, man.
But he just said that if you raise it, then he's going to jump in and join him in a dress.
No.
That's
not what he said. If you split that, I'll wear one with you.
Right.
But right now,
well, remember, this is
guys. You know what? I think this is a challenge then. So I'm gonna need my sponsors that help us out. Hey, if I got to do plate sales, we're gonna raise those $10,000 and we're gonna have both of them in a dress.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have them both in a dress for quinceañera.
Now I'm sweating. The scary part, thanks to our sponsors, really, this last year, we made actually close to $10,000 with sponsorship money. So that's scaring me a little bit, sir. Okay?
You know it can be done.
Because, oh my goodness! Don't call the
Guys,
Gonzalez
if y'all
Law Group.
if y'all want to see Carlos and Peter here in a quinceañera just for the 15th, let me know and we'll make this happen. We'll make this happen. But you know what? But hey, it's gonna be going for a good cause.
I really am sweating, y'all.
It's gonna be going for a good cause. You know, like I said, it's gonna be a 15-year toy drive, and it goes for a good cause. So hey, it's a challenge.
Hey, baby, my wife, if you're watching this, I might wear a dress, but just be aware I don't like it.
Hold on, hey, but we're gonna do it the right way. It's gonna be the big old puffy dress.
I keep my word. You say it, I'll do it.
But I'm gonna have to do my nails. I'm gonna have to.
Don't put me in that mess.
I'm gonna have to. Oh wait a minute! No! Just kidding!
No, but hey, if anybody wants to sponsor, let them know how can they sponsor your toy drive and everything.
Absolutely. I'm still blushing. Oh my God. They can contact us directly through our email, and again, our gruponegami.com. Gruponegami.com will take them to all of our social media pages. They can call me directly. Obviously, you can call Fluffy. Fluffy has all my contact information. And you guys, we are looking for sponsors. Again, last year we were blessed with a lot of sponsors that made it happen. We want to double that this year. And then I'll wear a dress for $50,000 next year.
You already said 10,000. We got it recorded live, so
all
you know.
proceeds go to the Negami toy drive.
All proceeds go to the Negami toy drive. That's what they go to.
Well, I'm gonna have to keep 1,000 for treatment, for mental treatment, anguish,
distress.
No. I'm kidding about keeping anything. All of our money, it truly is a nonprofit, 501c nonprofit. All money goes, and you guys have been with me when we give out the toys in the streets.
Yes.
Because our toy drive, we don't just give it to Lord knows who. We actually physically give it to students, give it to kids in the streets.
You actually go. You go to the neighborhoods. You go in a school bus, and cars following behind you, and you honk, knock on doors, and you see all these kids coming out. It's just so nice.
One year we did. We decided towards the end of the toy drive, the giving part. We actually went to a location to drop off toys, but my thought was we were going to be able to give it to. It was a shelter.
Yeah.
But they're like, okay, thanks for donating, but we're going to put all the toys you donated into some tub, and it's going to be sent to a warehouse, and then they're going to unwrap. I'm like, oh, okay, won't do that again. I want to see the toys get to the children's hands, and I don't want other people figuring out what's in there and maybe possibly take. I don't know. Yeah. So I like giving the toys out directly to the kids, and we've taken pride in doing this for 14 years. Well, it's going to be 14 years. So.
Cool. All right, well, let us know again. I already asked you. Send me the information for the sponsorship. You know, we're glad to sponsor you again this year. So, I mean, but yeah, we're looking forward for it, you know, and we're ready for the new music, man. Because I think the last CD you released, I think that's the last one you did.
We had a couple of singles came out through that time, but that was the last album that we did.
Yeah.
So our goal and our goal is to have a complete album by the end of the year.
All right.
We're almost there. Almost there.
Well, like I said, we got some trivia going on our SCP Radio page on Facebook. If you want to win some tickets to go see Negami, Latin Image, and Max Rios, answer the question. We got two pairs and a single. So get out there and check them out.
We're always talking about me and everybody. I want to ask you a question.
No. The last time you wore a dress.
No, because you're named Space Cadet, right? Space Cadet and SCP.
SCP,
Skylab.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? I'm just curious.
SCP stands for Space Cadet Productions. Right. Space Cadet came from actually Jimmy. You know, Jimmy's not here today, but Jimmy was in the military. And he said that every time they were in, I guess, in formation, and that they were looking off to, you know, La Land, that the lieutenant, colonel, whoever come, hey, Space Cadet, you know, what you doing? So they stayed with them.
They were spaced out.
So they were spaced out.
And because you're always spaced out here on the radio.
We have to.
And we're in Houston.
So we're in Houston, Space City.
Yeah.
So it went. That's where SCP came from.
That's awesome.
Space Cadet Production. That's where it came from. You know.
Awesome.
Yeah, you see?
Everything is aliens and spaceships. And
all our logos, if you can see them out there on the wall, you see even our cooking team, we got an astronaut.
That's
awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm just curious, you know.
Yeah, but it actually came from Jimmy. Jimmy's the one that came. That name stayed with him, and he brought it up, and then Mike went through it, and he goes, all right, I got it. Here we go. Here it is, you know. So that's what it stands for, you know. Space City, we're in Houston.
I'm sorry, you may continue.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But yeah, we have so much fun, you know, and we enjoy when Negami's here with us. You know, anytime that we can try to help them out, we go out there and help them out. that's what we do too. We try to help out as many people we can. We get called, hey, can you come help us out here? Can you promote our event? Can you come and DJ at these events? We try to do it where we can. You know,
we travel.
We travel a lot.
Yes.
We travel a lot. Matter of fact, we're going to Laredo October the 8th for the South Texas Conjunto Laredo chapter association thing. So we're gonna be out there October 8th. So yeah, we do a lot of travel. So if we're not doing a show, it's because we're out on assignment. We're doing something. That's what it is, you know. Or we're at events, you know, concerts that we got to go to
that are done on Fridays.
So hey, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there for this one. So I mean, there ain't gonna be no show there. So if people
there will be no show
There
October
will-
21st,
no-
ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
There
will
will
not
be
be no-
As of now, letting you know, no
Actually,
show.
Let's
yes.
do the show live from the
Right?
you know?
That will be up to the CEO right there. That'll be up to him.
Make it happen.
You know?
How much money on that?
If we can make it happen,
We
you
can
know,
make it happen.
the Benjamin's talk.
Let's talk to our sponsor real quick.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a little
Just
commercial
real
break.
quick,
Yeah.
They said don't forget the dog treats when you go do.
Oh yeah, that's
it.
right. That's right. Carlos' daughter, and that was the first time. The first time that I went with them, we were out there. But his daughter comes out there. She goes, "Hey, why is all the kids getting presents?" And she loves animals. And she has all these dogs, so she started taking dog treats, and she gives these dogs dog treats as they're giving out their presents.
People started donating dog treats because they knew that my daughter was while we were out giving toys out, all the stray dogs would come out in the streets. So
like,
here
"What are
she
we
is
getting?"
feeding dogs. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
So that's what they're talking about there. You know, they even give dog treats to the dogs, cats. You know, whatever comes up, I guess. You know, so you know, it's everybody gets it. So we have fun with it.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a little commercial break, and then we're gonna bring our next guest up. And then, like I said, go to our page. We got tickets to give away. If you want to win them, hey, there are 3 bands. It's gonna be a good night. It's a nice place. If you haven't been there, hey, it's real nice. It's real nice in there. You know, like you said.
Spread the word, please. Yeah.
We'll let people know. So that's the 21st. You know, coming
October
up
21st.
October 21st.
And
so,
tomorrow night at Winters.
And tomorrow night he'll be at Winters. If you want to go check him out, they'll be at Winters along
Formerly-
with David Olivares out there.
Yep.
Yeah, formerly it was Fusion. If
Fusion.
anybody don't,
So if they don't know Winters, it's
Fusion.
Fusion.
Right on the corner of Red Bluff and Spencer. That's where it's at.
We'll be
You
there
know.
tomorrow with David Olivares, so y'all come check us out.
What time y'all performing?
I think we're scheduled around 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that.
Okay. So, anything else, Mary Jane?
No.
You good?
I'm good.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a little commercial break. We'll come back with Latin Image. Here we go.
¿Cómo olvidar ese beso que me dio? No sé si fue para recordar, olvidar, y quedó un pedazo de ti en mí. Y hoy te quiero ver para entregártelo. Como quiero de nuevo un beso tuyo cariñoso, de la forma que lo das es muy sabroso. Por eso quiero tus manos en mí. Como quiero, el aroma de tu amor me está llegando, trayendo tu cuerpo para mí. Como quiero, de nuevo un beso tuyo cariñoso, de la forma que lo das es muy sabroso. Por eso quiero tus manos en mí. Como quiero, el aroma de tu amor me está llegando, trayendo tu cuerpo para mí. hoy te quiero ver para entregártelo como quiero. De nuevo beso tuyo cariñoso, de la forma que lo das es muy sabroso. Por eso quiero tus manos en mí como quiero. El aroma de tu amor me está llegando, trayendo tu cuerpo para mí como quiero. De nuevo beso tuyo cariñoso, de la forma que lo das es muy sabroso. Por eso quiero tus manos en mí como quiero. El aroma de tu amor me está llegando, trayendo tu cuerpo para mí.
And now, hey George, go George, go George.
Por ahí, yo soy un tonto porque sigo enamorado de ti. Ya pierdo el tiempo si te sigo esperando aquí, en este lugar donde vivimos nuestro amor.
Sé por ahí, es una lástima que siga yo aferrado a ti. Tú no vales esta pena que yo sufro por ti, que ya es tiempo que me busque un nuevo amor. Pero les digo yo que nadie me interesa más que tú, que te sigo adorando y que te esperaré, porque yo sé que un día volveré. Todavía
le falla un poco la maceta, a mí no me importa que diga la gente, a mí no me importa porque ella es decente. Estaba platicando con mi amiga Tutu, luego viene alguien y me dice que está cucu. A mí no me importa porque ella es buena, a mí no me importa, me invita a una cena. Los días van pasando y me estoy enamorando de esta bella chica que está muy bonita. Se llama ella Susu, pero está media cucu. Se llama ella Susu, pero está media cucu. Susu está bonita, Susu está preciosa, pero si le falla un poco la maceta, a mí no me importa que diga la gente, a mí no me importa porque ella es decente. Estaba platicando con mi amiga Tutu, luego viene alguien y me dice que está cucu. A mí no me importa porque ella es buena, a mí no me importa, me invita a una cena. Ahí viene mi chica a mí, ahí viene mi chica a mí, ahí viene mi chica a mí, ahí viene mi chica a mí. Aquí estamos los dos enamorados, aquí estamos felices y abrazados. ¿Qué más queremos de esta vida más que nada? Estar juntos para siempre cara a cara. Cuando yo te conocí, sabía que tú eras para mí. Dentro de mi corazón sentí para siempre.
Te escribí una carta y no me contestaste. Fui a buscarte y ya cambiaste dirección. Como tengo unas cosas que reclamarte, me obligaste a que te cante esta canción. Dejé mi casa por vivir feliz contigo y me pagaste como algunas pagan mal. Por tu culpa estoy viviendo donde ahora vivo. Ya a esta vida no me puedo acostumbrar. A veces lloro muy cerca de las botellas, especialmente cuando me acuerdo de ti. Si amanece no se miran las estrellas y oscurece y nunca brillan para mí. Una radiola y dos amigas me acompañan. Mi casa nueva muy distinta a las demás, que ni un letrero de color en la vidriera, y una cualquiera es la que ocupa tu lugar.
All right, once again, your boy DJ Fluffy here, the king of the airways, here on scperiod.com. You know, with the divas. I don't know what happened to divas. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what happened to divas. But right now, we know we just had what's her name? I forgot. Alijah. She's the youngest. Yeah, with an A. There you go. You got it. She was the youngest barber that started. Now she got this song out there. She put out there. You know, so y'all check her out. We interviewed Negami. You know, and now we got our good friends from Latin Image here with us, along with Mr. Mac Rios here with us. Big round of applause for Latin Image and Mac Rios here. We're gonna combine Latin Image and Mac Rios together. You know, here. You know, that's what we're doing. So everybody here, we got everybody inside here. Hey, y'all need to behave. Hey, I got my security here, man. You saw, you guys he's ready to go.
I saw that.
He's ready to go. We start getting security. You know, we start bringing big bands here. We have to make sure y'all protected. You know, we don't want some crazy people coming in here. I mean,
Yep.
I heard he got some people out there. You know, watching them. They're stalking them. You know, so. But I got you covered, man. I got you covered. I got security here for you. All right. That's provided by Golden Eagle Guns over there. All right. So Nate, we got Latin Image here. What's going on, guys?
Jim, go ahead.
Jim, you're not talking, Jim. Last time you did all talking, man.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, it's good to be here. Thank you. SCP. Now we know what Space Cadet Productions down.
Now you know what it stands for.
Yep, that was a very good question.
Thanks for Peter. Yeah, you know, and
There are no
actually,
back
you know that's actually the first time somebody asked us that.
Yeah.
That's the first time. So that was a good
Thank
question.
you, Peter.
Yeah, thank you, Peter.
Yeah, no, it's good to be here. Good to be here. It's been almost a year.
A year,
right?
I think a year. Yeah.
I think I saw it on Facebook, right? We
Yeah.
were doing this
Yeah.
this week or last week.
Yeah.
Down
But
here,
I think we did it before you did the show at Rockefeller.
So we're gonna make this a yearly event.
Yes, right?
Hey, it's an honor to have you here, man. It's
Thank
great.
God for Facebook memories.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's cool. Thanks for having us. And There's a lot of stuff going on. It's getting, we didn't plan this.
I think y'all were talking about just doing the 30-year anniversary, and y'all thought, hey, that was it, we're done. But I guess everybody liked it, man. Why haven't we done a tour? People want it, man. What's the hold up? We know everybody got jobs, but everybody wants it.
West Texas actually was probably one of the hottest areas for Latin Image as well. So, and people have asked.
Yeah, they keep on asking us too.
When are we next? People get upset, like, how come we're not part of the deal? So, I mean, you never know. All I can say is you never know. Right?
You never know. I mean,
opportunity, right?
Yeah. You know, I didn't look past ever doing it again, ever. But we came back and did it last year, and I have to say we're older. It was fun. We've only rehearsed twice since you saw us at Rockefeller's, and it was fun. We played with Little Joe.
We missed it. We missed that.
That was really
and
good.
We talked to Ivan, Little Joe's son. Hey man, Tomas said you guys sound really good, and I said, be honest with you, we only practiced twice. And I said, and I think it's because it's fun. It's like being kids in the playground. I think for me, speaking about me. So, me speaking for me and my personal mindset or headspace, it's fun. If it's fun,
keep on doing it,
and it shows.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So and we'll just leave it open like that. He's busy man. Getting busier.
Max is busy
You're
too.
busy?
You're busy too.
Actually, Max is busier than Negami. I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah.
But I do my own little thing. I play where I can, but it's getting busy. It's getting crazy. But hey, I forgot who asked me. And I said, it's kind of like being in a garage band again when we played, because it feels good when I don't know how other guys feel, but. And you get excited, and you say, I hope people like what we're doing. The 2 times we rehearsed before Joe, we haven't rehearsed since. So, disclaimer right there.
But we will rehearse before October.
They will rehearse, they will. At least one time, at least.
No, but I'll tell you, one thing I can say, every sound check. No, everybody does their work at home. Everybody does studies. Make sure they remember the music. Our horn players, we have Vince here. Our horn players, we couldn't be prouder of them. I couldn't be prouder of them than. I mean, these guys really. It takes a lot to develop that technique and build that lip.
Get that muscle
going. But these guys sound amazing. When we did the show with Little Joe, I mean, these guys kick butt. They really kick butt. We were so proud. I was very proud of them. We all were. But I think everybody here has done their part to take, relearn the music on their own, so that when we put it together, like Tim said, it's fun. We're just basically, it all just comes together.
It's like kids playing. That's the way I see it. It's like playground, sandbox. Kids getting in the sandbox and have fun, and then they go home.
Yeah,
I think you see it.
You guys are having a good time. I mean, it shows in your performance.
That's good.
And I think, I think also that y'all weren't expecting the response y'all got after, when y'all did that. I don't think y'all were expecting that kind of response.
Right.
It was amazing, and I won't forget what Carlos said. Oh man, I didn't know that the top floor was full. He hadn't paid attention. He was just looking at the bottom, and then he looked up, and so I don't think y'all were expecting the response, and people liked it. It just people liked that music. That music was.
Well, it's what we grew up.
That's what I grew up with. That's what I grew up with.
We were teenagers around that
my
time.
my grandmother. That's all she played.
No, because I'm right there with you guys. I mean, I would skip school to go.
She's 65 years old, just to be put out there.
Oh, so now it's our fault you skip school.
Well, no one knew I skipped school till now. But when you would do your stay in school,
oh my goodness!
When you would do your stay in school tour, I would leave my school to go be
Well,
there.
hang on. We also said say no to drugs, so don't stop right there.
Well, you know her name is Mary Jane. Why is that?
Why is your name Mary
Jane?
Okay.
I'm high on myself. I've never done drugs. I can say that.
Oh,
I
that's
might
what I'm
have a
talking
drink, but never drugs.
Oh my goodness. Woo,
Yeah.
preach, girl.
Shit,
preach.
imagine if you had drugs. No, hombre, no la aguantaba. No, but I mean, like I said, so how does this one come about? Negami, Latin Image, Max Rios. How does this event come about?
Well,
Max,
we're gonna send this out to John Escamilla. He was the promoter that we worked with at Rockefeller, and then after we, it took me a little while to convince him, because even though I think he's from Aldine area, I think Veronica went to school with him. I think we were talking about that, but and he used to call me. He was a DJ. He used to call and book the band. We would do like quinceañeras and weddings. He was a DJ, but he also started booking at the same time. Late 80s, like 88, 80, 89. So anyway, I've known John off and on, and then Latin Image got busy, and we stopped working. Life went on, and then I met John later, doing what I'm doing, and then it took him a while to say, man, Latin Image can, because I did a show there first, and then I said, we need to do a show with Latin Image. And he's like, he was kicking the ball, kicking it down the road, like, I don't think he really wanted to do it. And then I just said, no, man, it'll work. And tickets sold really quick, and then he was convinced, and then we had the show, and then, but he's had health problems, and it's leading up to this, and in January or February, he just called me out of the blue. He says, hey, Max, we need to do another show again, and he says, I've been in the hospital. He goes, after October, he had 3 strokes in November.
Oh, wow.
And so he had just gotten out of the hospital and he wants to start working again. He says, let's talk about doing another Latin Image show. This is in February. So we've been talking about this in February.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this has been in the make since February. Then I said, well, hold that thought. Why don't we combine the whole package,
The whole family.
Get
The whole family, yeah.
involved and, and make it a big blend. And he says, yeah, we'll do it. And then we couldn't settle on a date. It was kept moving, and then come May now, they had Alijah over there, and I played that same night in Houston, and I called him the next day, and I texted him, and he says, man, I'm in the hospital. I had another stroke. So, but we hadn't locked this date in. 3 weeks later, he dies.
Oh,
so
wow.
John Escamilla. So, it's going to be kind of our quiet or little homage to John, because John did a lot of work for a lot of bands. He promotes all the rock and roll shows at Contra Pub, Warehouse Live. He was a big part of the music community, and he also told me. I told him, I said, Latin Image actually played at Rockefeller's in '87, and he told me. I said it was Don Gomez. Don Gomez was a big promoter. And he's the guy that used to book Ray Charles, Greg Allman, all those big acts. And then he was telling me, he was a big influence on me. So, so Houston lost a key figure in the music business. Long story short, hablo mucho.
That's fine. Hey, that's fine.
But so John was instrumental to securing the date for us, and then we kind of just wove it all together and just hopefully go out and put a good show together for Houston, and call it a.
It's all tied together.
Yeah, because actually Mo and Joe have been playing with me too, so with me, and so it's kind of
the Waysiders.
Yeah,
with the Max Rios.
Yeah,
okay,
so they're with that outfit too.
So let's talk a little bit about Max Rios and the Waysiders. We're that's your band that you play.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit what kind of music you play on that one. You play a little bit of everything.
I call it non-denominational. but somebody asked me, I said, it's chorizo.
Chorizo.
It's just everything that kind of, and it's a little of everything.
And you've been busy. I follow you. I try to make some of your concerts, but when you have something going on, we have something going on, and man, we missed the concert.
October 21st. You get the chance to see them.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we have the tickets still that we're giving away. We have a single one. Let's do this. For that single ticket, the person that can tell us what's Max's nickname will win that ticket. And we already said it here twice.
Okay.
We said it here twice already, his nickname. or his name that they gave him. You know, so
he didn't find out until the first.
until he found out the first interview we did here.
Yeah, I opened my mouth and then everybody tried.
There you go. So if anybody can tell us what is Mac's nickname, you'll win that one ticket that we got.
The name that we gave him.
The name that we
gave him this name.
Yeah. So it's out there. So if you want that ticket, you got to tell us what's Mac's nickname, and we mentioned it about 3-4 times already. So if you pay attention, you know what we called already. So give us a call, send us a message, and you win that ticket. And then we got two more. We got two pairs that we got to give away too. But that one you got to go to our Facebook page. There's a trivia question on there. You answer that question, you get some pairs to go see Negami, Latin Image, and Max Rios out there. It's gonna be a good show out there.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great show.
Oh,
I can't wait.
We know it's gonna be.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we know.
I think, it's exciting.
I ain't gonna lie, man. What y'all did at Rockefellers, I wanted more. I actually wanted more. I was like, man, I was like, come on, man, we're just getting started, man. It's
No
just
one
getting,
wanted to go home.
Nobody wanted to go home. They wanted more. I mean, it was like, man,
That's awesome.
they were getting into it. They were there. They were there, and then all of a sudden, bye, here we go. Oh, come on, man. We
because
just got started. Yeah, we got started,
we
man.
were listing songs. It's like, oh man, then he played this and then he played that.
You're gonna have to share that list with us actually, because we are preparing. We're preparing the set list for the next show, and we've been tossing different songs around. So your homework, especially you.
Can you name one? Maybe off the top of your head.
I don't remember. We were. Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, we're talking about, hey man, they didn't play this one, they didn't play that one, they didn't play this one. What happened?
Yeah.
Where's this one at? You know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're gonna come up. We're trying to come up with a really good set list. We're gonna come up with the best of the best that we have, so that way you guys hopefully get a chance to hear.
We won't let you down.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like, I got the albums at home and I'll go look at them.
There you go.
Because I brought them with me, the ones that Gago Guy and Y92.
Okay,
so you stole them from the radio station? Is that what I hear?
They were mine.
Right.
They were mine.
You showed me one. It said Kaku, property of Kaku on the back, I think.
No. When
Sure.
they sold the radio stations, we took what we wanted.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go. No, I'm glad you do. You are one of the few that has all of our music like that. That's really cool.
Now on this date right here, who's gonna go? What's gonna be the lineup? You know, we got Negami, Latin Image, Max Rios. So what's gonna be the lineup? Who's gonna be the first?
We're gonna toss a coin up in the air and see how it lands.
There you go.
Well, do we have? Can we say the lineup? I mean,
Yeah.
That way people can know. I mean, what time is gonna start? You know.
What time
there you go.
Show up and
yeah.
show up.
One thing we are gonna say is they're gonna open the doors. We're gonna try to get the doors open at 6, if I'm not mistaken. Normally it's 7.
7, yeah.
But because we have a full lineup, maybe I'm over speaking. I'm hoping that we can actually get the doors open earlier, because Max will be hitting the stage first, then Latin Image, and then Negami will be closing up.
Yeah, but I need to get there. That place is packed. That place it's big, but it gets packed. So you got to get there. If you want to be in front, you gotta be able to, you know, feel the sweat coming off these guys and everything. You need to get there early.
Oh my goodness.
You know, you want to bring the camera because Carlos gonna be out there moving la colita out there. You know, so y'all want to make sure I get that on video, put it on YouTube. You know, make some money. You know.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the latest one that I put up? I hadn't seen that. A buddy of mine, the road manager, gave me a box of VHS. A box.
Okay.
And I just got one of the VHS converters, and I'm going through these CDs, the software to go digital. You know. Anyway, there was a Johnny Canale show.
Yes.
You saw that?
Yes.
I
shared it.
I totally forgot we did that. And my wife's sitting there, and she's like, because the Miller Lite girls come on. And I'm totally blanked out, man. I'm like, man, you know, I can't even remember being there.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, it's Houston. It's like, oh. And I'm trying to see if I'm in the audience.
Yeah.
Oh, that's here, right?
That's it.
Yeah,
Georgia
yeah,
Convention
yes.
Center. So that was
Yes.
a cool find, because I was like, you know, there's others that are real, you know, garbly, and they wouldn't make anything out. But initially, there was a CD, a VHS in there that it was March 25th or 6th, 1995. We opened for Selena at the Guys and Dolls, and our buddy Ruben recorded it, and this was the show before Selena's last show, just because it was at the Fort Worth, and they went to Brian, And then we went to Plainview, and Selena was sick that day, and A.B. was singing like a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
But my buddy, our road manager, and I actually took it to Q and gave it to him because I only played it like just like 5 seconds, and I said, "Wow, this could literally be the last time." And I even asked her manager. I said, "Do you guys have any film or any recordings?" She goes, "We have none from that weekend." So, you know, I don't know what was on there, how long it was, or the whole concert, but it wasn't in great shape. But I said I didn't want it to go on YouTube sounding bad or whatever. You know, and I didn't want to be like, "You guys did it," you know. So we gave it to them, and there was some actually good footage of us. I think they love it. You know, so I need to go back to.
Let me get what I need.
Yeah. So,
but they were able to archive it.
Yeah. So he, you know, Ruben was always filming, and there's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of blackmail material in that.
Let me ask you, you know, right now they got the Tejano Roots taken by. Have y'all got inducted into the Tejano Roots for Latin Image?
Carlos has. I submitted last year for Latin Image,
okay.
And I resubmitted 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Delete.
Y'all need to be in there. Y'all need to. Well, you know, you're there, you know, to be in there, you know.
I didn't ask for permission, I just did it. I guess I'll ask for forgiveness later.
Well, I mean, they deserve it. They deserve it to be in there, you know.
No, we
you know,
appreciate it.
They deserve to be in there. I mean, y'all got a lot of history in there, you know, so I think y'all deserve to be in the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame, you know. I think it's something that, you know, hopefully y'all can get it this year and, you know, get y'all what y'all deserve, you know. I think y'all deserve it, you know. I think y'all did a lot for this industry, so y'all deserve it. Especially with all these guys, you know, great guys that, you know, they're there. I mean, it's awesome.
And they do talk, by the way. They're sitting back there hoping.
He plays El Mudo.
But he talks.
For the people that like El Mudo, actually Joe Lopez over there, the drummer, he actually is the voice of El Mudo. Does that make sense? The voice of El Mudo. Yeah. But that's actually really cool. Some of our best moments of doing some great songs like that one.
Well, like I said, guys, if y'all want to go check out a good concert, man, y'all need to come out there that day. You know, it's gonna be, you know, Negami, Latin Image, Max Rios. You can get a little bit of everything out there, you know, and it's a great lineup. So get out there early. Like I said, we got tickets that we're giving away. You got to answer the trivia question for the 2 pairs that we got, and then for that single one, you got to tell us what's Max's nickname that we gave him. You know, so we said it here a couple times. I was about to say it again, but I said, nah, I better not say it again.
You know what? For people can just watch the rebroadcast of this.
Exactly.
And it's actually here at the very beginning.
It's there at the very beginning. I said it like 2, 3 times, so it's there. Yeah. So if you want some free tickets, there's no excuse to, hey, well, I ain't got no money. Hey, we got tickets. We're giving them away, you know, so go out there on the page, check it out, you know. Like I said, it's going to be a good lineup, you know. So now what about a possibility of making one more CD? Latin Image. Give us like the classics, you know.
Yes, greatest hits.
Greatest hits.
Call me up, man.
That would be nice.
I ain't scared. You know, I mean,
we've gone this far, so
that's what I'm saying. I mean, people. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. What I seen there at Rockefeller's, I was not the only one that wanted more. People wanted more. It brought memories back, man.
Yeah, I did.
It brought me back when, you know, I would go to my grandma's house and this music we're listening behind it, you know. My grandmother passed away almost 8 years ago, and that's something that we always do. We'll get together. You're playing Little Joe, Latin Image, you know, all this music, this old music, you know, that we call old music now because that's what it was. But it brings back memories. And it was good music. That's what I grew up with. That's the music that I grew up with. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people that were there, they wanted more. I think we all wanted more.
We feel young again.
Yeah, it makes you feel young.
Yeah.
I think a CD of the greatest hits, a Latin Image would be something, you know, I think people will buy it. People were actually, hey man, it's, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all had a lot of great hits out there, you know. Y'all had a lot of great hits, and you know it was good, you know.
Yeah, I think so too, because I know my daughter started traveling with me. She's never really liked our culture, but she calls it Tejano, and she's autistic. But now she's traveling with me. She's a year now, right, traveling on the road with me, and she's watching the videos and she sees me working. And the other day, I was telling her about Univision and then the international festivals here in Houston. And I was telling her about we were going through my high school yearbook, and there was like some of the posters and stuff with you guys performing. And then I was telling her stories, and then she was like, "Well, you know, that stuff's archived. Was it televised?" I go, "Well, they're filming." So now her thing right now, she's trying to find videos of the stuff from Univision and back then, you know. And then she found the one with Revolución Musical. And then she saw me with my strawberry blonde hair. She goes, "Is that you, Mom?" I'm like, "Yeah." But she's looking for the one for La Nimen. I told her, it's like, yeah, my parents would go to Mexico, and I was in charge of taking my brother and sister since I was the oldest. And I couldn't miss a show, so I would take them with me and have sandwiches and tell them, "Shh, don't tell Mom and Dad."
Mike, you found that video they were talking about, Mike? Yeah, that one. All right, well, we got that clip. We're gonna play it real quick and let people show it. 20 minutes, yeah. Just couple minutes.
The last part.
The last part of the video?
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get a chanclazo.
Go ahead, play it. Let's see where we at. 93, back in 93. Oh,
93.
wow.
Yeah. Johnny was
There you
looking good back then.
Yeah.
What album was it?
that was back in '93, guys. '93.
Wow.
All right,
Wow.
I got to ask Carlos. How old were you there, Carlos?
Jeez,
about 20, 21, 22 maybe.
I don't even know anymore. I thought that's how old you said you were, Joe.
Yeah. Joe said it was 20, 21. You
Yeah,
said
2021 is.
And I'm younger than you, so I was probably like 16. I don't know. I don't even know how old I am right now, Fluffy. You want me to, I don't remember. I really don't. Do the math. Lisa's over there. I know how old I am right now. Oh my goodness.
Well, I think that right there brings back a lot of memories. You know, people listen to music. You know, good music. You know, so me personally, on my thing, I think we should have a Latin Image best 30 hits, 25 hits. And you know what? I think if y'all actually go to Monterrey, y'all people will be like y'all. This is just music that people love.
You'd be surprised how many people. So we do a lot of shows in Mexico. Negami does, and people when we do interviews at radio stations, and people start bringing up Latin Image, and that freaks me out, like really, because you figure they know Negami because Negami, it's made a lot of noise over there. But when they start talking about Latin Image, cuando tocabas con Latin Image, la canción del torero, la colita, they start talking about all that music. I think that's really, really cool, the fact that people have researched and know the music from way back then.
Well, I want to tell you guys, thank you for getting back together. Did that 30-year reunion. I mean, we enjoyed it when we were there, and like I said, I wanted more. So now I'm gonna get some more on this event. I'm gonna get some more.
Absolutely, no, we're looking forward to it, and we have a good show lined up. We are going to rehearse eventually and prepare, but no, I think it's going to be a great show. Like we told you, we did a show with Little Joe not too long ago, and that went really well, so that kind of led us to believe that the 21st is going to be even better. So.
Now, that show you do with Little Joe, you got to get on stage and sing with him, man. How was that, man?
I just walked up there and I said, I'm singing with you, Joe.
It looked like you were crying.
You know what? It brought back a lot of memories because with Latin Image, we used to tour a lot with Little Joe. We would open up his shows, and we were like just taking it all in, watching Little Joe's musicians, which they're amazing. And I learned a lot, as a front man, how to address a crowd. I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from Ruben Ramos. So when we would tour a lot with Little Joe and open up a lot of the shows, he would bring me on and say, bring me on at the very last song, Las Nubes. So I did that quite a few times, and I was surprised that he actually brought me on stage for this show. I mean, it was really, really surreal for me to be on stage with that man. And how old is he?
83, 84, something like that, yeah.
His voice is still amazing, still incredible. Yeah. So it was a nice.
I that's one guy that I've been trying to get, and we were close to getting the interview with COVID hit, and then Bob Guerrero was actually helping us with that. Oh wow! And then he passed away, and everything just went down. But we had an interview set up already. Thanks to Bob Guerrero, he was the one that set it up, and then COVID hit, and it went down, and then he passed away, and so now we have to try to work again and see if we can get the interview. But I would love to get interview. I mean, who wouldn't know an interview? I try to get the people that say, "Hey, you can't do it." Oh, watch me, I'll get it done. Yeah. I'll eventually get it, So, but yeah, I mean, it's good. But I think I want to thank Latin Image, y'all guys that are here, for getting back together and bring these memories back to the people, because I mean that's some good music. Thank you. It's some good music, man. So we're looking forward to seeing y'all again perform out there and just having a good time. We're gonna be in the front. I'm gonna bag and a bucket. I'm gonna catch all sweat, and then I'm gonna put it on YouTube and sell it. Latin Image sweat for sale. Who wants it?
And let me see. You're gonna save that for 2 years from now for the other thing you're working on.
We can freeze it. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, we can freeze it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, you brought it up. So.
Hey, we had a quinceañera. We got a dress, baby.
Oh. Hey, like I said, I got some sponsors will help me. I know right there, our sponsor right there.
He already approached me. I'm like, I know what he's up to. I know what he's up to. But whatever it takes, anything that we do for our community, for our kids.
It all goes to toy drive. Believe it or not, I'm a witness, and I know that this man does not keep any of the money. All the money goes back out to the community. It goes to toys. You know, he don't keep none of the toys. You know,
Well,
they all
I
outside.
kept one time.
You kept one?
No, I'm just kidding.
It was a G.I. Joe.
It was. I always wanted a G.I. Joe.
I'll be too. I always wanted one, man. I always wanted one. I could never get one. I couldn't afford it.
It was a Space Cadet, actually.
It was a Space Cadet. I wanted Snake Eyes. That's one I wanted. You know. But no, yeah, you know, hey, if y'all want to help out, get with Carlos on his toy drive is coming up. You know, it's going to a good cause. You know, we always help. You know, we help other charities too. But you know, Carlos is he actually goes out there and delivers the toys to the person, and we've seen it ourselves. You know, we were out there with them, and let me tell you what, it's a good feeling when you see those kids coming out, and you know, they're running out barefooted. You know, and they're tantarans, and they get out, they're excited. You know, give them toys, and they're happy. You know, it's a good feeling. They can help out. So, you know, y'all go out there, check them out, sponsor them out, come out to the show, check it out. You're going to have a good show. Negami, Latin Image, Max Rios. You don't know what Max going to do out there. Max, he's out to play La Bamba, and I don't know what else, man. He'll throw some crazy stuff out there, you know.
As long as he doesn't go in his tarantarans, because, you know.
Hey, it's part of the show.
Part of the show.
Part of the show, you know. Exactly. Whatever gets a crowd in there. You know? So, if you want a ticket, we got to get Max Rios' nickname that we gave him here. Y'all get one pair of that, and then we got two more pairs. You got to go to our Facebook page. There's a trivia question on there. You got to name 2 songs, right?
2 songs.
After which album?
Ole
album. So, matter of fact, I think that's the cover, ain't it?
Is either if they have
cover,
the
yeah.
album or the not the CD, but the cassette.
Or just look it up. Look it up.
I posted a picture of it about 5 or 6 days ago.
Okay, you see, so hey, these guys, they're giving y'all clues where you can find it.
Not
so,
on purpose, though.
you know, yeah, I mean, but
there you go.
It's out there. If you want some tickets, free tickets, you know, there's no excuse. Hey, well, I got no money. Wait, we're giving away free tickets. You know, who doesn't like free tickets? You know, so you don't have to come. You don't have to come in as a roadie, carry the instruments or nothing. You know, you're coming in legit. You know, through the door. You know,
legit, too legit.
Through the front door. All right. Well, let's remind people when is the concert, what time, and everything. So
sure. October 21st. It's going to take place at Rice Rooftop. It's in Mid. Get your tickets early right now. As a matter of fact, if you buy your tickets right now, they're at pre-sale. RiceRooftop.com, and you buy your tickets. Buy your tickets right now. They're on really good price. So we hope everyone gets their tickets and lines up.
There's 3 tables left.
But aren't you doing a drawing too?
We are doing a drawing. As a matter of fact, we actually extended it. We had some people that asked to extend it because of their pay period. So we are extending it a few days. Right now, if you buy 2 tickets online, show us, you know, send me a text, send it through Messenger, let me know that you've purchased those 2 tickets. We're going to give from us. So the third one's for free. Plus, you're going into a raffle to win Negami merchandise, Max Rios merchandise, and Latin Image merchandise. Plus, you also get a free parking pass. Well, actually, it's valet. So you're going to get to valet and park all the way to the front door, and also do a meet and greet with all 3 bands. So
cool.
That's taking place now, but you have to get your tickets within the next couple of days. Okay, so it's at ricerooftop.com.
Now, how do they know to get in that raffle? They got the contact and show you they got tickets.
As soon as I get a picture of the proof of the purchase, that will put them into the raffle.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh at you because that's so typical Fluffy.
Yeah, so typical.
What?
He just said.
I know, but I'm letting them know people can hear. People don't not pay attention sometimes, you know.
He wants me to repeat.
Exactly.
Say it again.
Yes. Go get your alcohol. Tim, take care of it, please. Get rid of them, man.
It's time for a shot.
They want a shot? Yeah.
Here, yeah.
Guainitas cabronas.
Oh my
God. All right. Well, once again, guys, thanks for coming out. We appreciate it, man. It's always a great honor to have y'all here. Yeah. Well, está mudo.
Send a shout out to anybody, Joe?
Sure. Yeah, to my daughter Adi, my son-in-law Abraham, my wife Hortensia.
All right.
Yep, I want to say hello out there to my wife Cynthia, then my daughter Bianca and her husband Fred, and my wonderful grandson Alfredo Villarreal IV.
Y'all excited for the show coming up? I
You
mean,
guys have been
haven't
very,
said
very
anything.
quiet.
I mean,
they let Carlos and Max talk. That's what that's.
No, well, we're definitely excited. Whenever we get together and we rehearse, it's a real beautiful time. I close my eyes and we're playing songs that we haven't played in 30 years. And I always tell the guys, and I hope I don't sound corny and cliche, but it feels like I'm time traveling, because I just close my eyes and I'm behind the drum set and I can hear these guys playing their horns and, you know, Mo playing keyboard lines, and, you know, that I haven't heard in all these years, and, you know, Tim and Carlos and everybody doing their thing. And it just takes you back, you know, 30 years. And the best way I can describe it is just time traveling, you know. And so, that being said, we really appreciate everyone else that's, you know, doing that with us, because, you know, when they came to the show at Rockefeller's, hey, they were time traveling too. You know, they went back in the past with us, and we certainly look forward to seeing everyone else that's going to come out to Rise, and hey, let's time travel again.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
Love it.
Mo? He's quiet. All right, Mo?
Well, Joe said. What he said. Shout out to my beautiful wife over here who supported me all these years, through the good times and the bad times.
I love you, honey.
And you know, it's been great times here, you know, recently. So this music thing has been like an extra plus. You know, just like Max said, just out of the blue, just hey, something popped up and we did it, and it worked. And, the Rockefeller show was amazing. You know, you figure, you know, you take a break and the DJ is playing and you're ready, so let's go somewhere else. And they didn't leave, man.
Nope.
They stuck around to the end, you know, and it was cool to see that, you know, and get out the stage trying to, you know, I like to put my gear up, you know, but you know, people are there, you know, hassling, you know, hey man, sign this and sign this. And
I was one of them. I got my record.
No, it was a really great feeling, and it's cool, man. I hope to see everybody out there.
Well, I'm gonna have to again at the show. I'm gonna bring my cassette. I got my cassette. I'm gonna get everybody to sign it again.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm ready.
Yeah, there's still cassettes. If you don't know what cassette is, you know, it still works. You know.
Hey, one last thing. We just forgot to mention, you know, some other musicians that aren't here with us. Our other horn players, like Joey Leal. Those are, man, integral parts of Latin Image. And one last thing. I mean, I'll take Vince's comment, you know, or his time to say something. I remember when we got together at one point, we barbecued some food together, and we all caught up after so many years. And somebody said it, but it really rang very, very true. He said, "I can't believe we all like each other." And I hadn't thought about that, because so many bands, you know, with time, they really come to dislike each other, even hate each other in some cases. You know, you probably heard, oh, did you hear this band? Oh, it was a bad breakup. You heard that band? So on and so on. But what I really appreciate working with these guys is that when we all get together and we're doing our thing, we're firing on all cylinders musically, but then I stop and think that we're all, you know, firing on all cylinders together. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but you know, it's a brotherhood that's formed, right? You know, that was formed 30 years ago, and it's still going strong today. And we're not the only bands, but I'm sure that we're one of the few bands can each other's company. And so I just wanted to mention that.
Yep, that's true. It's not easy, you know, especially all that stuff, you know, especially when you got, you know, our friend there, you know. I was about to say his nickname, but I better not.
Intimidation. Yes.
Yeah, but it's true. It's true. You know, you have to like each other.
Yeah.
And you have to have, you know, when you're in a band and you're in it in your face. Yeah, you have to have differences, or it wouldn't be a good band. Yeah. You know what I mean? Most bands, you got musical differences, personal differences, and other stuff.
But
the day you can to wherever that stuff, you know, and giving ourselves space. But when you take, you know, look back and say, hey, I don't mind hanging out with these guys. You know what I mean? And we have to, when we play, it literally feels good. It feels good, and that's. From what I remember, that's what it's supposed to be. You know, when you get in a garage band, it feels good, and you can't wait for. I got something. I can't wait for other people to hear this, so that they hopefully they feel good. Yeah. And that's like, that's it's a good feeling.
It gives me a good excuse to barbecue some sausage.
Yeah. and just one last thing before I forget, there are so many other important musicians that made up Latin Image. Unfortunately, we just can't name them all. But you guys out there, if you're listening, you know who you are. They know who they are, and so they played a big part on what we've become throughout the years, because a lot of us dropped off, but a lot of other musicians came in, and they kept Latin Image through Imagen Latina, through Negami, branching off to Max Rios. They had a lot to do with it too. So too many to name, but you guys know who you are, and just a shout out to them as well.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got anything, Mary Jane?
Well, I just gotta say, Tim too stepped it up and set the standards and expectations with us growing up as kids. Because I already told you intimidated when I was a kid, because I would go to you and show the little.
Respects or whatever.
I would just show you like the little flyers when I used to do fan clubs before. Jessica's sister, because I was doing fan clubs, and you're like, no, I don't like it. That's too cartoony, or this or that. And I'm just like, okay, no, but you always kept everything very professional and set that expectation. So, from that, I think we all learned you, even though you didn't see it, but now you know. You taught us a lot.
That you scared the hell out of everybody. That's right.
No, but I always remembered the little things that you taught me back in the day.
That's I appreciate that. I never intended that. I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, you did.
You did, but it was okay.
Thank you. That means a lot. It means a lot to hear that.
So at the show, everybody can have their merchandise out there. Because I see you that's a nice hat right there. Latin Image hat. That's a nice one. So everybody can have their merchandise, so they can get merchandise out there.
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna have merchandise.
That's the one you said you were gonna give all of us, Mo. One for all of us. I think that is the one you said.
Oh, is that the one he was give for it? I remember something about saying I'm gonna get you one too.
No, he's gonna pass it around. You get to wear it 1 week and then go to the next person.
5 minutes each.
That's how gonna work.
I thought that was the one he was gonna donate to the studio so we can hang it on the wall.
That's between you and Moses.
I thought we said that last time. We'll put a little glass and we'll put it on the wall too.
No, we'll take care of you guys. I do have some merchandise, original merchandise, in the vault. So we'll get you guys taken care of.
Yeah, like I said, I won that tape. It's Christina Guerrero was doing a raffle for somebody, and I won that tape with Latin Image. So I got it at the house. I was gonna bring it today. I'll bring it to the show that way we can get it all signed.
There you go.
Wow.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so last time I bought the record there at the show, and I got everybody. I think we got. Were we missing one person? Or did we get everybody signed it?
We were. No.
Who were we missing?
You were missing.
I think we were missing one person. I need to remember so we can get it signed that day also, and then we'll hang it up and have it on the wall.
Sounds good.
But other than that, guys, thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate it, man. Hey, it's an honor to have you out here with us in the studio. And like I said, hey, y'all family. Anytime you come back, y'all can come back. Y'all come hang out with us, and we need to bring in Max Rios by himself with his band. And hey, that's
they're
here.
Bring out the instruments.
You need to bring. We want you to bring the instruments. We got a jam session.
They're in the car. Oh, let's go get
I think a jam session with Max would be really cool.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
the last jam session we had, who was it? Santa Oscuridad.
Yeah, I was playing that night. I was gonna chime in, but I had to play that night.
Let me tell you what, man.
They set up the whole thing.
They set up the whole thing.
I know Larry's.
Man,
Larry doesn't.
They had the drums. They brought the amps. Man, it was rocking here, man.
Yeah.
That's how they started the show.
They started, That's what. We started the show and we counted them off, and they started playing. They were playing, so it was good. And then we got to go see them at the warehouse live. After that, they put on an awesome show.
So with this show, are you planning on doing any wardrobe change? Do you think we'll ever see you in one of those sparkly outfits?
maybe one of those outfits, I mean,
Those things don't fit anymore.
I have all those jackets actually.
Guarantee you they don't fit.
I tried putting one on and it only went like up to my arm, and that was it.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. You got those jackets, and I'm pretty sure y'all will eventually get inducted into the Honolulu Hall of Fame. Well, they got that museum out there.
Oh yes.
That would be a nice piece to have those
in the museum.
and have them hanged in the museum.
And actually, I made that mistake. Actually, when I got inducted to I was supposed to leave the purple jacket, and I was so excited at the end of the day. And I came back home and I realized that I didn't leave the merchandise, but I still owe the museum.
Yeah, it's exciting because the same thing when I went over there, I was gonna leave one of my shirts that we made. It had my logo on the back. with the wings on it. It's a DJ Fluffy, SCP Radio, and all that. And I didn't leave it. I still got it at the house. You know, it's exciting. Get inducted. You out there, and you know, on me, it was turning around because then I was doing an interview. They were interviewing me, and I was like, oh shit, what the hell, you know? So, but I think that would be something nice to have out there in the glass, and you know, with the picture on there, but you know, Cece, thank you for submitting their bio again, and hopefully we can get these guys out there. You know, like I said, we're sponsors of them too, so we'll be out there. It'll be an honor. For me, it was an honor to introduce Carlos. You know, he asked me to, you know, present him the award, so that was a great honor for me to go out there and talk about Carlos and give him his award out there. You know, so that was great. You know, I enjoyed it. You know, so but once again, guys, thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate it, man. It's an honor to have you out here. I think we got one more video, but after that, like I said, we'll see y'all next Friday.
Yes.
And then, like I said, we got
next Friday where we have a show.
No, we don't. No, we don't. They'll be in San Antonio for that. Yeah, so yeah, we won't have a show next Friday, but you know, we are coming to Laredo. You know, DJ Fluffy, Mickey D, and Cece will be out to Laredo. We'll probably be broadcasting live. That's gonna be the South Texas Conjunto first show out there, chapter.
So on our next show back on the night. So when we come back, Frank Salas from Michigan. They did get approved for the historical marker because you know how his father was inducted into the Hall of Fame, Los Primos. So Michigan, once they were inducted, they did a documentary, and they're like so interested in Tejano that they got approved for a marker. So hopefully the next year they'll have that put away. They're still trying to find the location, but we'll have him on the next show.
Cool. There you go. We had fun. We enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Once again, your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways, along with the divas, Mickey D and Cece. Negami Latin Image Match Rio in the house. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. All right. Play, boss.
Drink carousel. Come a little wayside and with me, babe. It's a little two-step we call the East Side Shuffle. The Gulf Freeway to the Anthony East now. Turn around and do it again. Houston kid cut his teeth on the streets. Shotgun shack on Avenue Peace. Saw the stars on the water and never look back. Got my first six-string, it says in my book. Gone to see the world with Lady Luck. She'll light up them highways, take you straight to the top. Right on the pink carousel. Come a little wayside and with me, babe. It's a little two-step we call the East Side Shuffle. Start the nation part of the Denver Harbor. Turn around and do it again. Poets with nothing to lose. Finally got the call from the Island Club where the open act next
Saturday night. I said, hold on, Chucky, I think we're in for a ride. Round and round our world would turn on the drink carousel. Come a little wayside and with me, babe.
Today.
Talk.
I remember going there.
Remember going there?
My mom used to go there.
Yeah, and matter of fact, I think it's still.
Yeah, it's
still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, McConnell used to deliver the dress to the pharmacy. He used to be a delivery guy.
The other day I just moved, so I'm unpacking, and I found some Tejano Times magazines where you guys were advertising.
We're on the cover a few times on that magazine.
Yeah, one of the ones that I found had the advertising of an album that you guys were releasing. Can't remember what it was. Yeah.
Utah, Texas.
Tú nomás cómetelo.
All right. Well, once again, guys, thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it, man. We can try to get we can try to get the thing going on here, but other than that, like I said, Mike, if you want to go ahead into Mike,
What's that?
We'll see you the following Friday. Once again, thanks for coming out, and we want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Once again, our sponsor, Golden Eagle Guns in here. If you ever need any kind of gun classes, hey, this has got to go to. Matter of fact, if you come out there with 5 people, your gun permit class will be free.
So when are we going?
I got mine. Me and Michael got ours. Y'all the ones that haven't got yours.
I know. It was the 3 of us.
So y'all need hey, anybody here? Anybody want to get a gun license here?
There's 3 of us.
Lisa, you need a gun license?
Jimmy.
All right, you see, there's Lisa. That's 3 of y'all. There's some more here. You find out who needs them.
Well, it's me, Michelle, Jimmy, Lisa. We need one more person.
Find somebody else. Who? Where?
All right, there
right
you
there.
go. We need to go get our gun
There you go.
license.
Y'all set it up when y'all want to go, and he'll take care of it. I mean, he'll give you the prices. And if you didn't renew, I think if you renew it, you give him. You can get a refresher course too, right?
Yep.
So, and that's our security guard. If you see, he's packing, ready to go. So matter of fact, he helped us out. We did a raffle to raise money for the station, and he donated an AR, and we did pretty good on that raffle. We're actually gonna buy it. We're gonna everybody go through him. So the way we did it legit. We went to a gun dealer. That way, if whoever wanted, they had to go straight to him. They do paperwork and all kind of stuff. Hey, check him out. Golden Eagle Guns. He even sells guns. If you want guns repaired, I think you even repair them. If you want to add stuff to them, hey, that's the guy to go see him, man. It's good stuff. You need security work,
We do security work. We do gun training for people that need it.
So
Basics in advance.
Yep. So y'all check them out. Golden Eagle Guns, all right. That's one of our sponsors do. Blasted Tacos, thank you guys for bringing out the food for the guys.
Yes, thank you.
And then of course margaritas party for you, Mr. George Gonzalez.
Lucha Rare Premium
Lucha Rare, yep, there you go. So, but thanks everybody. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. All right, bye bye.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.